Ever pondered on what life must have been like in the 15th century? Picture this, a world on the cusp of discovery, an era teeming with groundbreaking inventions and potent political shifts. A time where the foundations of our modern world were being meticulously laid. From the age of discovery to the birth of a certain Leonardo da Vinci, the 15th century was nothing short of remarkable. Buckle up as we journey back in time to explore the top 7 interesting facts about the 15th century. Picture this, the year is 1492, and Christopher Columbus has just discovered the New World. Imagine the excitement, the thrill of sailing into uncharted waters, not knowing what you might find. This was the age of discovery, a time of exploration and wonder that would forever change the course of human history. Columbus, an Italian explorer, was funded by the Spanish monarchy. His goal? To find a new route to the wealthy lands of the East. But instead, he stumbled upon something entirely different, the Americas. This vast, unexplored continent was a treasure trove of new resources, cultures, and opportunities. The discovery sparked a frenzy of exploration. Adventurers from all over Europe set sail for the New World, eager to stake their claim. The landscape of the world began to shift, as new lands were mapped and the global economy was transformed. Columbus's discovery marks the beginning of centuries of exploration and colonization. The Age of Discovery was a pivotal moment in our history, a time when the world became a little bit smaller and a whole lot more interesting. Imagine a world without books. Sounds dull, right? Well, thank Johannes Gutenberg for changing that. In the heart of the 15th century, around the year 1440, Gutenberg had a light bulb moment that would forever alter the course of human history. He invented the printing press, a machine that mechanized the transfer of text onto paper. Before this, books were painstakingly hand-copied by scribes, a process that took months or even years. Gutenberg's press made it possible to produce books quickly and inexpensively. This was a game changer. Suddenly, books were accessible to the masses, not just the elite. This sparked a rise in literacy and paved the way for the spread of new ideas and knowledge. The printing press played a pivotal role in the scientific revolution, the Reformation, and the Renaissance, events that shaped the modern world. So, in essence, Gutenberg's invention truly marked the beginning of the information age. The mighty walls of Constantinople fell in 1453, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. This city, once a bustling hub of culture and commerce, was besieged by the forces of the Ottoman Turks, led by the ambitious Sultan Mehmed II. The siege lasted for 53 days, a testament to the city's formidable fortifications and the resilience of its defenders. However, the Byzantine Empire, already weakened by centuries of war and internal strife, could not withstand the onslaught. The fall of Constantinople was not just the end of an empire, it was a pivotal moment in world history. It signaled a shift in power from the east to the west and opened new pathways for trade and exploration. The influx of Greek scholars into Western Europe ignited a cultural and intellectual revival known as the Renaissance. The fall of Constantinople marked the end of the medieval era and the beginning of the Renaissance. The Wars of the Roses were not about flowers, but they sure did shape England's future. This series of civil wars, spanning over 3 decades in the 15th century, was a dramatic power struggle between two rival branches of the royal house of Plantagenet, the houses of York and Lancaster. These conflicts were marked by sporadic bouts of intense fighting, punctuated by long periods of political maneuvering and uneasy peace. The name Wars of the Roses was coined due to the emblems associated with the two houses, a white rose for York and a red one for Lancaster. But it wasn't just about roses or colors. The wars were a tangled web of intrigue, betrayals, and bloody battles, all in a bid for the English throne. The outcome? A seismic shift in power dynamics. The Wars of the Roses ended with the establishment of the Tudor dynasty, forever changing the course of English history. From the ashes of these wars, a new dynasty rose, marking the end of the medieval period and the beginning of the English Renaissance. In 1478, Spain began one of the most infamous periods of religious persecution in history. The Spanish Inquisition, a state-run system of religious policing, was a dark chapter that left an indelible mark on the world. Its origins trace back to the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella, who sought to unify Spain under one faith. The Inquisition was a brutal force, hunting down, prosecuting, and often executing those accused of heresy. Its primary targets were Jews and Muslims who had converted to Christianity but were suspected of secretly practicing their old faith. However, its reach extended beyond these groups, instilling fear in everyone, regardless of their religious beliefs. The effects of the Spanish Inquisition were far-reaching. It not only led to the expulsion of thousands of Jews and Muslims from Spain, but also stifled intellectual progress and created a climate of fear and suspicion that lasted for centuries. The Spanish Inquisition was a dark chapter in history, reminding us of the devastating effects of religious intolerance. In 1475, construction began on one of the most iconic buildings in the world, the Sistine Chapel. Situated in the heart of Vatican City, this enduring symbol of the Renaissance era was commissioned by Pope Sixtus IV, giving it its name, Sistine. The chapel's construction spanned 3 years, but it's the interior that truly captures the imagination. Fast forward to 1508, and enter Michelangelo Buonarroti, a sculptor by trade, who was commissioned to paint the chapel's ceiling. Initially hesitant, Michelangelo soon found his stride, spending 4 grueling years on scaffolding, painting biblical scenes across the ceiling's vast expanse. The result? A mesmerizing collection of frescoes that continue to astound visitors today. From the intricate details of the creation of Adam to the vivid colors of the Last Judgment, Michelangelo's work on the Sistine Chapel is hailed as one of the greatest artistic feats in human history. His frescoes transformed the chapel into a masterpiece, a spectacle of divine beauty and human endeavor. The Sistine Chapel remains a testament to the artistic genius of the Renaissance. Finally, no discussion of the 15th century would be complete without mentioning the birth of Leonardo da Vinci. Born in the heart of Tuscany, Vinci in the year 1452, Leonardo was a true Renaissance man, dabbling in sciences, arts, and engineering. His masterpieces, such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper, have left indelible marks on the world of art. His inventions and scientific endeavors paved the way for future innovations. Leonardo da Vinci's genius continues to inspire us to this day. So, there you have it, the 15th century in a nutshell. It was an era of exploration and innovation, marked by significant events like the Age of Discovery and the invention of the printing press. It was a time of conflict, with the fall of Constantinople and the Wars of the Roses, yet it also witnessed the rise of art and culture with the Spanish Inquisition, the Sistine Chapel, and the birth of Leonardo da Vinci. Join us next time as we continue our journey through history.